So we've been talking about environments, and we've established that they need to do two different things: map variables to values, and also point to the parent environment. So we're actually just going to represent environments as a tuple of the parent pointer, or none if it's the global environment, and the dictionary, mapping variable names to values. That means that I can finally provide you with the definition of that environment lookup procedure we promised earlier. Remember that our procedure: check your pockets, check your hotel room, check your actual home. If that doesn't work, try to buy it on the interwebs. Let's go see how this goes. We'll just look and see if this variable name is in our environment. But remember that our environment is actually a tuple of a parent and a dictionary, so we're going to have to select out the 1th element in order to check this out. If we have a binding for our variable name in the current environment, we just return that binding. We get out our dictionary, and we look up the value associated with vname in it. If we were the global environment and we didn't know the answer, then we'll just return none. We don't know what the deal is. We could try to do something else here, like flag an error. For now, let's just return some default value. But if we are not the global environment, if I don't have it in my pockets, I can check my hotel room and then my house. And I'll do that by getting my parent pointer out of position 0 and calling myself recursively. And the astute among you may notice that I was too lazy to actually call the formal parameter var_name, so let's just leave it at vname for variable name. So that's our lookup procedure. Step 1, do we have it? Step 2, are we the global environment? Step 3, if we're not the global environment, ask our parents. Similarly, we now know how to update an environment, or we could work our way through it. If we already have a binding for this variable name, then we'll just change that binding. This is a dictionary, and here I just updated the value that corresponds to vname in that dictionary. Otherwise, if I'm not the global environment, I can ask my parents to store the value for me. If I am the global environment and I didn't define your variable, then this is problematic. We should have allocated space earlier. So here I'm going to actually define some environments in Python rather than drawing pretty pictures of them. And we're going to run through some practice problems to make sure we understand this. So this will be fill in the blanks. I'm going to call environment lookup of x in the new environment. What's that going to return? So then after we look up y in the global environment, we make a change. We assign x to be 55 in the new environment, and then we print out x in the new environment and the global one. How do these things turn out?